Hello guys and welcome to another log of Digimon Color version 5, and for today's log we have Gaiomon. Yeah, X-Tyrannomon has finally evolved, and honestly to you it's just 2 days, but at the back of this has taken ages because unfortunately my X-Tyrannomon that you saw in the previous video passed away because I happened to leave it alone on one of the days when I was taking my family out, and then it died on me, or like there was too many care mistakes, and then it couldn't evolve to Mega, so I had to restart from the beginning. I have to raise another Rareamon, I have to evolve it to X-Tyrannomon, and finally I have Gaiomon. So that took like almost a week. So yeah, we finally have Gaiomon, the rightful one that we were supposed to have after X-Tyrannomon, and it took so long, man. Can't believe this. Anyway, before we continue with today's log, just have to say, if you're a fan of Digimon or raising virtual pets, you've come to the right channel, because this channel focuses on raising Digimon and I upload at least twice a week. So if you like such content, go ahead and slash the like and subscribe button with Gaiomon Sword and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. Alright, let's get down to Gaiomon's log. As usual, we start with etymology and origin of his name. Gaiomon is Gai, which is basically a short for a victory, as a Japanese term for victory song, and O is like king, so Gaio is like victory king in that sense, right? Interestingly, Gaioumon's duck name now is Gaiomon, which is very similar to Gaiomon with a U. So not much difference, but in the past, the duck also had another name for it. They called it the Samudramon, which is basically a combination of samurai and dragon, because it honestly looks a bit like a samurai dragon. And that links us to its design and analysis information on Wikimon as well. Apparently Gaioumon was designed and created as a Black Wargreymon X design, but he was asked to redesign Black Wargreymon to have a more Japanese flair, and that's why he put it with 2 swords, and he liked it so much, and they decided to name it as a standalone Digimon instead of the X body counterpart. So there's a Black Wargreymon X, which looks, you know, like Wargreymon X, but it's black, and they decided to keep that. But for Gaiomon, they liked that design so much, they decided to name it as a separate Digimon rather than what it was originally intended to be, the Black Wargreymon X. So that's cool. That's when your Digimon is designed so uniquely that, you know, you gotta separate it from being a subspecies. So technically, yeah, the Gaiomon is still a subspecies, and that let's get down to his profile. It is a subspecies of Greymon, or like one of the Wargreymons, which is an excellent combat species in its own right. But Gaiomon is a Dragon Man Digimon, just like Wargreymon, that has grown in strength through victory in battle. Found in an abandoned computer in the east, you know, like Japanese. Much of its strength has yet to be quantified, but it clearly has an unbelievable amount of combat experience earned through countless battles. It was in the course of all these battles that it also gained its uniquely shaped sword, the Kikurin. A strange light trails them when they are swung. So the sword looks really cool. It's not just like a flat blade, not a straight blade. It has this slightly bent look to it. A strange light trails them when they are swung, and it's said that anything that touches that light will be cut to pieces. Its special moves include Willow Whip's Slash, by which it utilizes the light trails emanating from its Kikurin sword, and the Gaia Reactor, by which it concentrates all the energy in the atmosphere into a single point to cause an explosion. It can also combine its 2 Kikurin swords into one, concentrating their eerie light to shoot at distant foes with phosphorus fire attack. Honestly, I never knew about that one. I never knew they had this attack where it can combine its swords into one and shoot out this eerie light. I never knew that. I wonder how it looks like. I should check it out later. But that is not available for view, at least on any of the virtual pets, not on this, and definitely not on the Vital Bracelet. The Vital Bracelet Gaioumon has already appeared before, and I loved its sprite when it appeared. I think it looks great. It looks awesome. If you haven't seen it, it looks amazing on the Vital Bracelet. And it looks great as well on the Digimon Color, Digital Monsters Color. Let's take a closer look at its sprite, shall we? Alright, let's take a closer look at Gaiomon. I think its sprite look amazing on the Digimon Color as well. Of course, you can't compare it to the Vital Bracelet equivalent. There are two different devices, with one with a lot higher definition in terms of its sprite and sprite quality and what's the word for it? Resolution, in a sense, a screen resolution. This is a lot lower, of course, it's pixelized. But given its technical constraint, 16 by 16 pixel, I think Gaioumon's sprite looks amazing. It honestly looks, because remember, it's a kind of a subspecies of a Wargreymon. So you know how Wargreymon's sprite looks like, and it does look like somewhat related to Wargreymon, but it has its unique looks captured as well. So if you one part I like about Gaiomon is that its chest area has this glowing blue light thing, which is also similar to the Wargreymon X and Black Wargreymon X. They have this glowy thing that makes it a little Gundam looking thing, and I think they managed to highlight that blue streaks around its chest on the pixel as well. So I think that's interesting. And of course, while it's idling across the screen, you can see it wielding its Kikurin as well. That looks huge. And at the front of its horn also has that blue glowy thing that makes it look very Gundam looking. I don't know what's the word for it, but yeah, it looks like a Gundam. There's this running joke in a Discord server that I'm in. They say that every of the X variants of every Digimon is basically the Gundam version of that Digimon. So the moment you want Digimon to start looking a little Gundam, you just look at it in its X form, and yeah, that's it. You know, the X antibody form is like the Gundam version of the Digimon. Alright, let's get down to the log. Its bars are empty because it was in the safe backup. Oh, it looks so cute when it's eating. Check it out. Alright, this animation is dope. It looks so cool. See? It looks so cute. I can't believe it. Alright. This is going to be difficult. Oh, do you see? It fired a sword, and that's its angry animation. You have the angry animation. Doing it behind the screen is so hard. Oh man, I can do this. Okay, let me try this. Concentrate. There we go. And it's happy. It's happy. It's happy. It's happy. Let's do this again. Reload it. 2 more times. Alright. Almost there. Alright, I'll do this later because it's just gonna be impossible to do it with the screen recording, because it's a bit of a lag. I don't know if you can tell from of course you can't tell, but there's a bit of a lag from what's actually happening to the video feed. So I'm responding based on what I see on the video, and that's why it's kind of difficult to get the timing. There we go. Alright, and poop. Let's just try one more time. I really like the animation, and that's why I'm just replaying it so many times. Check it out. I think it looks great. Alright, and that's its happy animation. We've seen its fair share of angry animation as well. It looks super cute as well when it's angry. Oh man, I think it looks great. Gaioumon is great. Too bad I'm not keeping you because, you know, I need Gaioumon doesn't Jogress. The last 2 Digimon I raised on this device has to be the Jogress Digimon that gets to Jogress against version 3 and version 4. So I don't get to keep you, but the great thing is that I'm keeping this log, and so I keep a permanent record of all the Digimon that I raised That's the whole point of me doing this documenting series, just for me to look up the Digimon that I've raised before, so I don't have to raise the Digimon again just to look at its animation. Yeah. Alright. Gaioumon says no. Gaioumon says no. Haha. Alright. And let's see, sleeping animation. I like its sleeping animation as well. I think it looks great. It doesn't sleep at 10, it's a late sleeper. Hey, why do you sleep so late, man? And look at it. I like this. This is the sitting series. I like that they continued this as well. The way it sits down and then with its feet up. So that looks great. That looks super cute. That looks super cute. And that's it for today's vlog, honestly. That's Gaiomon. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and slash the like and subscribe button with Gaioumon's Kikurin, swords, and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.